Right, so I'm back again with another video. It's been a long time coming. This is the engine. For those of you who've been watching some of my past videos, you may recall, I bought a few bikes at a estate auction about a year and a half ago. This is a Honda CB400 engine, 404. I think 75 model. I stand under correction. So this motor has apparently been completely rebuilt and refurbished. I actually seen there's with the motor there's boxes of piston rings and all sorts of other stuff and bearings in that. So apparently, from what I understand, what I was told, it's completely rebuilt. So today what I'm going to do is that first of all I'm going to see if it starts. It's all complete. It should be very simple to start. Carburetors are all there. That seems to work quite fine. Chokes, you can see them operating in the inside. The guy mounted the coil pack up top here. This bike runs on points, so it's very easy. We've got one wire here which basically goes to the positive. The coils will be grounded to negative or to the frame. Got a set of points. I'm presuming they will set up correctly. There's the ground wire. This is a starter wire, and we've got a kickstarter as well if I want to attempt it. So, well, let's see if we can get this motor started up, see how it runs. Okay, so I've connected it up with my little fuel can. I've got a big battery here. Yeah, put some jumpers on it. Okay, first things first, I'm just going to see what happens if I hit the starter. So, I haven't put any fuel in and I have not connected the spark plugs. Well, that actually sounds quite good. It sounds like it runs, so the starter pulls it quite nicely. Okay, let's open the fuel. Now the carbs have stood for quite a while, so there's always a chance now one of them floods out or needle and seat might be stuck. But let's just see. And there they go. They're all flooding out. A whole lot of them. Anyway, so we know the float bolts are fine. Just give them a slight tap with the hammer. That will fix the flooding. Let's see. One is still. Okay. Well, it looks like they're going to carry on flooding, but that's fine. I'll just run it as is. Once the bike starts up, I'll slightly open the fuel tap. This is just a test run, so no need for anything special. As I mentioned, this gets connected to coils. I'm actually just going to hold it on here. Let's do this rather. There we go. Coils are connected. Let's give it a choke and let's see what it does. Well, that started easy. I'm not really sure where the idle screw is. Oh, here it is. It's just up a bit. So this carb here keeps on flooding out. I'm going to quickly just see if I can pull that float ball off and quickly just free up that float so that I can try run the motor properly. Okay, so I pulled that float ball off there, and judging from the state and the varnishing up and that's inside that float ball and stuff, I'm not surprised it's floating. I think that carb's fine now, but another one started flooding now, so they're probably all the same. So let's just take a close up on this motor. It needs a good cleaning. So obviously when the motor was rebuilt, they spent quite a bit of time cleaning the motor. The casings in it actually look really good, and at one stage I did actually consider maybe having this motor completely vapor blasted, but on second opinion I don't think it's necessary. I think I just need to put on some degreaser and let's wash this motor down. I will remove the carbs off, take off the coil pack, and then I will close up all the little inlets and exhaust and any other little holes that could allow water to come into the motor. Then I'll spray it with degreaser and let's clean it up and see how it comes out. Alright, so I shoved some rags in the exhaust ports. I'm not going to use high pressure cleaner or anything. Put some plastic over there, close that. Crankcase breather. So it's ready. Let's give it a good clean and see how it turns out. I'm not using mag wheel cleaner, it's just the old bottle. Right, let's hose it down. So before anyone asks, this is not high pressure at all. This isn't even standard tap pressure. That little pump is all it pumps, and we get the water from this big rainwater tank here. So it's not even municipal water I'm using, it's just clean fresh rainwater. So okay, I'm going to now just take my compressor and just blow dry it. Right, so let's take a good look at this motor now in the overall condition. Now that it's clean, I strongly suspect it has been vapor blasted at some stage. Still a bit of wetness over here, as you can see, but anyway, the general casings, I mean, it's really clean. So going forward, I'm going to leave the motor exactly as it is. Top tappet cover, or the crankcase breather cover, and the little tappet adjusters in there. I will polish those things up again. Same for the side. I think it will look nice if I polish the side up. This cover is a chrome cover. I'll have to see what I can do about it, because it's clearly been dropped there. I don't know if it's possible to actually fix it up. It's a steel cover, so perhaps I can find a replacement. I see we've got some broken fins here, which is a bit of a pity. It's not exactly easy to repair those fins while the whole motor's together, and I really don't want to pull it apart at this point anymore. but perhaps I can find somebody who can weld really nicely. If we go look at the other side of the motor, it's the same story. I think this cover needs to be polished up, and that needs to be polished up, and this clearly, I'll have to see what's going on here. If you look at the screws, it doesn't look like the right cover on the side there. Something's not fitting right there. I'll look at it and see what's going on there. Also over here, once again, you can see somebody probably put a screw in there that was too long and just cut open the whole casing. Real pity. Once again, to weld it up at this point is something quite difficult, but once again, maybe I can find someone skilled enough. I see we've got some more broken fins over here, 2 over there. I'll have to see what I can do about it. I definitely will not strip this casing down again. It's clearly in a good condition, so we'll leave it as is. Same goes with the carburetors. I'll give them a good cleaning, disassemble the float bowls and everything. I think the caps here, we can polish them, at least the 2 end ones that are visible. And same with the float bowls. Maybe just polish the 2 end float bowls up to look quite nice. Maybe if I've got the energy, or feel like it, I'll give the 2 middle float bowls just a quick polish. It doesn't need to be done thoroughly. But anyway, yeah. So, well, that will be the next step, is to clean up some of these parts and that. And then I will bring the chassis here, the rolling frame, pop the motor into it, and we'll see how we go from there.